Top of the morning to you fine people on YouTube. Goose here, man, and coming back at you with the video. And Janoris Jenkins. Get some more Saints news. I mean, if you're a Saints fan, you knew this was coming. Well, you might not know this was coming, but you knew, but you already knew that cuts, that they were make cuts because they were over the cap limit by like 95 million when the season ended. So they're still over the cap. So I think they're about 30. I don't know. Last I heard like 33, 30. It's around that. But they made another move. They released Janoris Jenkins, the Jackrabbit. Actually played pretty well for the Saints. I think he restructured last year. I believe it was. He restructured his contract a little bit, and I think they went at him again to get it restructured again. He probably balked at it, didn't want to do it, so they released him. So this is going to save the Saints about $7 million. Still has a cap hit of 7.2 next year, but he was owed 14.2 this coming season. So the Saints probably want to get that down a little bit. Uh, convert some to a signing bonus, roster bonus, whatever hell they do, because these players don't lose money. It's just that they just kind of change the way that they salary. But anyway, so Jackrabbit's going. This was a surprise. I didn't see this coming. I thought that they were going to be able to work something out with him because he was. I mean, with him and Lattimore, our cornerback spots were pretty. They were adequate. Uh, man, I just look. I mean, the Saints are going to totally different next year. I mean, if anybody really believes that Drew Brees is going to come back um, to a team that's going to be gutted and look totally different, you're fooling yourself. Drew Brees is retiring for a lot of reasons. One, because it's his time. I mean, it's his time. Two, this team is in a total rebuild. Drew Brees is not going to play for a total rebuild. It's not going to happen. The reason why Drew Brees came back for these last several years was to win a ring, and that opportunity is gone for the Saints. So Jackrabbit's going. Curious to see what they do with Marshawn Lattimore. He's another guy that they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do with him. His contract is up. Oh man, yeah. So it might be some lean years for the Saints. When I say lean, what do I mean? I mean they might not make the playoffs for the next 2 years. All depends upon I mean who's their quarterback. I mean we still haven't figured that out, and we're not going to figure that out until they figure out what their their what the cap number is going to be. Because that's it. So they're not going to sign a quarterback until they get under the cap. So I mean, they might ride Taysom Hill next year for 1 year. Who knows? I wouldn't like it if they did that, but so Jackrabbit's gone. Curious to see who he ends up with because I think he still has some miles in the tires on him. He's a decent cornerback. So he was our number two cornerback, and yeah. So, all right, guys, just want to come on here for a little bit and give you that update. I'm sure people have already got the ESPN updates because I got that at like 7:30 this morning, something like that. So have a good one, guys. Talk to you later.